Futera United, have your say in the way we play.
Right, okay then. So the man of the moment, Tishan Hanley. How are you?
I'm doing good, feeling good.
Feeling good? You're well. First of all, welcome to Futera United.
Thank you.
It's great to have you. The first question I've got to ask, Tishan, is how you took a blow to the head. You've had your stitches. I think they've come out today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good that they're out and the scar is healed, and I hope it's not going to be a bad scar, but for how it happened, it was a bit scary because I really didn't know what was happening. And the guys was like, you have to go to the hospital, I thought it was just a head bump. I didn't know there was a cut. So, I didn't even know who I bumped into until we got into the car on the way to the hospital. And then I realized, man, it was you. So yeah, we had a little chat and we was good, and we got patched up, and yeah, I should be good to go for training next week.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So let's find out a little bit about you then, Tishan. You've got a career in international football. You've played internationally for the beautiful island of St Kitts. That must be where you're from. So tell us a little bit about your career. How have you ended up at Futera United, and where have you been previously?
Well, my career started in America, in the USL, when I was 19. It was just like a group. 4 players from St Kitts got selected like randomly to try out. It was my first time going to being in the cold and playing football. There was like snow packed around the field, and I just went and I played. And it was like a big try with like 100 players, and it got wind down throughout pre-season. And I got selected into the USL at 19. And then from there, I stayed in the USL. I played a couple lower leagues and stuff. And then from USL, I moved to the Philippines in 2014. And I played for Kaya FC there. And then from the Philippines, I came to Thailand before in 2016, between 2016 and 2018. And I didn't play much like professionally after 2018 when my little brother passed away. And I kind of had some family obligations to deal with. So I went back to the States and tried my best to do that. And then COVID happened, and I went back to my country to play there and stuff. And I thought about like continuing my career because I saw that the world was opening up again. I didn't do much traveling after that. And I came right back here to Thailand to try and do it. And I ended up at Futera because I knew Mark from previously when I was here before.
Oh, okay. All right. So there's that backstory there. So there's a lot to take in. First of all, the first thing that springs to my mind is you've played you've played around the world. How does the Thai league compare to the football, say, in the United States, which I think is probably more similar to maybe the football that's played in Europe? How does the game change for you in Thailand?
Thailand is a little bit more like technical. I would say in America, they are technical as well, but they are a lot more physical. Yeah, it's a lot more physical. They are always, working on strength and conditioning here as well. But it's, the Thai isn't really that big in terms of like height and strength. Mm-hmm. In terms of you seeing a lot of players like over 6 feet. In America, you will see a lot of that. And yeah, I feel like the level is not far. The high level in Thailand is not far from the high level in the USL. I know the MLS might be a different level, but I feel like it's not that far. I feel like if a top Thai team play a top American team, they would do well.
Right. Okay, that's interesting. So that's cool. So you're a big lad. I think you're 6. What are you, 6 foot roughly?
Yeah, right. But yeah.
So you're a big lad. Do you think that your physicality as a centre forward is a real advantage for you then, playing in the Thai leagues?
It's an advantage, but it's also a target. So like people notice me right away. So like as soon as I pick up the ball, someone is always rushing into my back, trying to, you know, disrupt me, trying to kick me off the field, trying to foul me, trying to do whatever they can. So going into the games, I already prepare for that. So like for anyone who wants to play in Asia or whatever, if you're a foreign player, that's what's gonna happen. You know, you have to be that player who's gonna like stand out for your team. And I'm happy to take on that responsibility and be that player for my team here.
Well, that's really good because Tim, who does our commentary, Tim and I do a show on a Monday, Tishan, where we break down the previous Futera United game, and he gives our community his thoughts from pitch side. And me and him have been speaking for a long time now, saying how we want that big centre forward, you know, someone to aim at, someone who can hold the ball up, someone who can put the ball in the net. I think if I'm right, and forgive me if I haven't got this quite right, but you scored a lot of goals when you played in the Philippines in around 2014. Can you talk about like the attributes that you have as a centre forward, and you know, what are the real kind of strong points to your game?
Well, my strong points is like I can do. I would say I'm a complete player because
Nice.
I'm good with. I'm honestly I'm a complete player. I'm good with both feet, and I can head. I can dribble. I have decent speed, and I can shoot with both feet as well. So like it depends on the style of play that the coach wants to use me. Some coach like to use me, just keep it simple, play it back and get into the box. Other coaches want me to get in behind. And for me personally, I like if I'm able to face up a defender, beat him one-on-one and have a shot, that I enjoy a lot more. So, and defensively, I like when the team is always high press rather than sitting back. If I'm sitting back and we're just allowing the team to have possessions, I don't really enjoy it as much. So I hope when I get started with Futera, we have like a playing style of pressing. That would really suit me a lot.
Wow, yes. I mean, we certainly have started well in the league, and I can imagine there will be games in the league this season where you will get a lot of the ball, a lot of chances, and we'll obviously hope to see you convert as much as possible. What do you think to the idea then, or our concept that we stream the games around the world? Every game is shown around the world. We've got a community, we've got guys like Red from our community who's in Australia, to MJ who's in Canada or the United States. We've got Blue who's in Britain, and Lawrence is in Britain. So we've got a real kind of global community going on here. Did that really appeal to you?
Yeah, actually, I like that. And we talk on Discord and interact. And this club is something really unique. Like it's run by like fans and they can vote, and I've never seen anything like this. And you know, when I Googled it, I'm like, first NFT community team. And I'm like, what is this? And yeah, all that stuff kind of like got my attention a little bit. And because it's something for the first time, I'm like, why not? And nobody really knows where I come from. So it's good that me being from St. Kitts, from the Caribbean, representing that area in CONCACAF and being all the way in Asia and Thailand. I'm a national team player, got 40 plus caps. And I'm looking to get selected for the national team for the upcoming games that we're going to be having. So I want people to see me play. People haven't seen me for a while. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Brilliant. So I've been to St Kitts, and it is a beautiful, beautiful island. And I'm sure you're very proud to play for the national team. Just talk to me a little bit about your experiences with the national team. What's the setup like? And, you know, is the manager of the St Kitts national team aware that you're playing for Futera United now? Will he potentially be tuning in?
I hope so. Right now, we're in the middle. Like it's international now, and I wasn't selected for the games, recently, I haven't been playing. So yeah, they're right now we're busy. Being with the national team is the top level. The training is at the top. We have a new coach now. He's a local coach, so we have to give him time and let him settle in. Before we had coach from Mexico and Brazil. We always have like a foreign coach. For the first time in a long time, we have a local coach leading the national team. So we'll see how it goes.
Brilliant.
And
yeah. Well,
start to be in the national team.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the beauty. What we'll have to do, we'll have to ensure that we're getting you're sending the links to him so he can watch your highlights. And if the community are voting for you to play, as and when that vote appears, and potentially if you're winning goal of the month competitions, these are all things that will hopefully make him take note. So so have you had any conversations with Coach Den at all, with the coaching staff at Futera United? Have they said anything to you about their plans for you?
No, I've only trained 1 week, so it's just kind of like getting to know me as a player. I haven't really speak much to them off the field. They try to like get me up to speed with certain drills in the training, and the training has been quality, I might say. Yeah, I've been impressed with the level of training. So yeah, I can't wait to get back to training. Unfortunately, I had the incident, but I'm looking forward to getting back out there.
Well, we're really looking forward to seeing you, Tishan, in action. As I said, everybody is very excited that we've got an international player within the ranks at Futera United. Have you got a message for the community? Have you got anything that you want to say to them, about what they can expect from you?
Goals.
Good answer.
You can expect me to score. I see the team, they create a lot of chances, and with me up front, I'm not a selfish player. I'll assist as well. So, yeah, you put the ball in the box. I can get on the headers. 1v1s, I like 1v1s, You can expect a few tricks here and there, Look forward for some celebrations, interacting with the fans, whatever we can do to make you guys happy. I always like experimenting with celebrations, so yeah, we'll see.
Well, you read my mind, because I don't know if you're aware, but Gail Basana, who is now one of your teammates, you'll have met Gail already. Gail has his iconic celebration now where he does that. Have you got anything in mind? Can we come up with a celebration right now for when you score your first goal for Futera United?
I don't really, but like when I was always a kid growing up young, I used to suck my finger. So like kind of like in a baby kind of way, if I get there, I'll put my thumb in my mouth.
Okay.
And yeah, I would do that sometimes.
Okay, well,
I don't know if it can become a signature celebration, but yeah, I like to do that.
Okay, cool. Right, I like it. We'll look out for that then. Well, thank you for your time, Tishan, anyway. Once again, a warm welcome to Futera United. As I said, on behalf of the community, we're really excited to see you play. And yeah, looking forward to seeing you scoring lots of goals for the club.
All right, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the call.
No worries. Thanks, Tishan.